What's up, guys? Welcome back to Passive Base, where we talk crypto and crypto only. Of course, welcome back to all the subscribers. And if you're not subscribed to the channel just yet and you secretly watch our videos, please hit that subscriber button down below. I'd highly appreciate it. I get super motivated to keep making videos when I see the subscriber count going up and up and up. Guys, today I'm going to be bringing you a project that's kind of going under the radar right now. It's a great project in my opinion. And it does offer a lot of use case for the token and for token holders to actually hold it. You actually get something back. It's on Binance Smart Chain. That's where you can buy it, which is pretty awesome. It's very low fees, but it actually performs on both. It's going to be doing things on both chains, Ethereum and Binance Smart Chain. You just get to really take advantage of the low fees because it's primarily on Binance Smart Chain. So without any further ado, this is not financial advice. Please do your own research before you invest in any of the stuff we talk about today. And let's get it started. Let's go ahead and switch it up here. So today we're going to be talking about DefiDrop. DefiDrop is a launch pad on the Binance Smart Chain. And they do launch anonymous projects, so that's a big difference there, right? So a lot of projects right now that are launch pads, they strictly do non-anonymous founders, so which DefiDrops is going to kind of revolutionize and make it a little bit more safer for people to actually get in. Again, there's nothing that's 100% safe, but they do have auditors, two auditors partners that will be auditing the contract for the projects before they actually launch. So that's really great, and it gives an opportunity for projects that founders cannot be public due to the way that the project is laid out, due to regulations from where they're from, depending on which jurisdictions they're from. They cannot. It's not because they don't want to; they just can't be public. So this is great. DefiDrop will open that up for them, and right now the project's actually pretty cheap. You can actually get these. Let's go to PancakeSwap. So of course you would be purchasing drops on PancakeSwap, and you can see one drop, it's about 46 cents. And the beautiful thing about it is absolutely still in the beginning stages, because I believe this with the projects coming out and the demand for it, because these are guaranteed allocations for holders, and I'll show you in a little bit how that works. People are going to be holding these tokens, and it could just on allocations alone pay off your initial investment, and you can get ROI based on just the return of the gains from the Launchpad projects. Of course, not all Launchpad projects will be a hit, but even if 2 or 3 are a hit, you probably will get your initial capital back very, very quickly. So yeah, 46 cents right now. And again, like I said, it's not, let's see, the circulating supply, it's only 100 million. So very, very low. Depending on the demand of this project, we could definitely see the price increasing quite a bit. People are holding these things because they want the allocation, so it's definitely gonna still run, especially after their first launch pad. They already announced their first Launchpad. It is, let me show it to you guys really quick. So here's the first announcement that they made in regards to the first Launchpad, and it's for Token Echo. And if we scroll down here a little bit, we can go to Token Echo's website. It's a really nice looking website, and it's basically an advanced tool for traders. And as you can see there, single platform for comparing safety and profitability of DeFi. Invest before others. So we'll see how this develops. I'm not going to do a full review on their platform right now, but I like what I see, and I'm excited to participate in this idea. Here's the guarantee allocations for DefiDrop. So a lot of projects don't have this, and it's a bummer. And this is what really differentiates DefiDrops from a lot of projects. I want to kind of make this a good point here, because this is how it works, right? Here you go. So it's a time-weighted score system. If you have 1,000 drops initially, and you hold throughout like 12 weeks without buying any other drops, that will count as you having 6,000 drops. So it's definitely just holding it, the value of holding it your allocations will grow. So this is what's going to be happening. And I love DefiDrops because it is for the little guy, because big whales, it doesn't matter if they hold a ton of drops. So this essentially will kind of hurt the price of DefiDrops momentarily, because now whales were in this project thinking, hey, if I hold a ton of DefiDrop tokens, I'm just gonna get the maximum like a allocation, like a based on how much I hold. That's not the case, because the allocation needs to be distributed to everybody, and depending on the project's market cap, that's not going to happen. So for the little guys, great, because you're still guaranteed your allocation. So that means that the whales will kind of sell off some of their tokens and only keep the amount that they need to have a good enough allocation that they want, and it's going to basically diversify the holders. There's going to be more wallets holding DefiDrops. It's not going to be dominated by whales, and we saw that happen once they announced their first IDO. So even when the project launches, because the IDO was very evenly distributed and it wasn't a ton of tokens to just whales, the whales won't be just selling on top of everybody else's heads. So here's what I mean, right? This is for the first project here. This is the guaranteed allocations, okay? And you can see the first person on here, the first wallet, has a lot of tokens. So they have about 300,000 tokens that they're holding right now. And you can see that their allocation is 5,000, okay? And you can see the guy down here, he has 64,000, right? And he has the same amount of allocation, the same amount of the allocation that this top guy here has. So essentially this whale here on the top, thinking that he was going to get a tremendous amount, he just held all that. But now I haven't checked his wallet. After looking at this, if you're doing just some critical thinking, it doesn't make sense for you to hold that many tokens, right? If you're going to get the allocation of the guy that has like a lot less tokens than you. So what's going to happen is this guy will probably sell off some of his tokens, thinking that it doesn't make sense to hold all that, but it does, depending on the project that's launching and its market cap for launch. This allocation could have been higher, but this is just a project that's launching, doesn't have a huge market cap for that initial launch. So everything is evenly distributed based on how much you hold, and this is awesome. It's great to see. Like even the little guy down here, let's go all the way down. So if you're not a whale, if you're just starting out and you want to be in a Launchpad project, look at this, man. So if you hold 1,000, just 1,000 drops, you still get $100 allocation. I mean, that's amazing, man. So, and then of course, if you hold less than 1,000, because of the market cap and everything needs to be distributed, you're not going to get anything. But you won't get anything regardless on any Launchpad if you hold like 500 tokens of a 40-cent price Launchpad token, you know. So it's amazing just to see that with 1,000 tokens you can get $100 allocation, and it's evenly distributed throughout. So even the people holding like 1,600, you still get $156 allocation. This is for the little guys, and because this runs on mainly on Binance Smart Chains, the fees won't kill you. Man, everything that I see here is such a positive for this Launchpad. That's definitely an underdog here. All that's going to really need for this thing to really take off is just a few successful Launchpad projects to launch on their platform. I do think this is going to be a good one, and they have another one next week. So if you buy now, you can't get in this one now, but if you buy now, you're going to be able to get on the one next week, which is not announced yet what it's going to be. This is their website here. They did have a pre-sale for it, and it's all over. And the pre-sale, don't worry about it, it's vested, so you can see the unlock dates here and when these drops will be starting to be unlocked. So 100% of the drops will be unlocked only on August 21st. So there's not going to be a ton of people dumping this token, and if there is, it's going to be very slowly. So the buying pressure and the selling pressure will even out And here's a little bit more about it. I should have started with this, but they basically say not too many of the Launchpad projects now are tailored specifically for decentralized finance and anonymous teams. So this is really cool. It doesn't mean that they're just going to be doing anonymous teams, but that's what they're going to basically focus on. And they will be launching projects not only on Binance Smart Chains, but they will be doing IDOs for projects on Ethereum. Partners. So they have a lot of partners, very reputable partners. So right now you can see Hashx is one of their partners, and another partner that they have, and this one is pretty big in my opinion because it does wrap around everything that they do, which is launching projects, is DefiBoost. DefiBoost is a PR marketing agency, and they work with industry leading crypto projects like TrustSwap, CyberFi, Unimex, Axion, Bitcoin Vend, Connect, and many more. If you haven't heard of any of these projects here, I suggest you check them out. They're pretty solid projects, and this definitely kind of gives you a little bit of a view of the future of what the projects that are to come if they were to work together and launch projects for DefiBoost, because these projects are pretty high caliber. I think we can expect some really high caliber launches from DefiDrops. And you can also see right there the name DefiDrops and DefiBoost. They're very similar, so I think they're going to be working very closely with each other. So this is something to really keep in mind. If you want to check out DefiBoost, go to defiboost.io and you can read a little bit more about them. If you're not familiar with Unimex, it's also one of their partners. It's a huge platform for trading. This is where all the investing and all the token locks will happen, which is CryptX Locker. This one here just literally was announced, which is a solid group channel. That's a Telegram channel, and you can check them out too. So investing schedules and tokenomics, you can go on their website and look. It's very well distributed. The team has been definitely doing a lot of developing in the background. Their staking is going to come out soon also. So instead of doing a snapshot of the wallets that are holding the token, it will be done through staking. So this is pretty neat. I like it a lot. I think it's undervalued. Not a lot of people know about it, so that's great. They just came out about 2 weeks ago, I think, and it's been having a lot of support on the price point. The lowest I've seen after launch was about 30 cents. So just keep that in mind. I think up your risk reward for just the token price alone right now, it's at 46 cents. 30 cents is a major support level for it. Yeah guys, that's basically it for DefiDrops. Take a look at the token, do your own research there. Let's see how their first Launchpad does, and I'm excited for it. It's today, and it's going to be launching in about an hour from now, I think. So they do, if you go to their Medium article here, you can see that they have a countdown, which is great depending on your time zone. Let's take a look. So here you go, and countdown timer. Yep, so about an hour and 30 minutes. So we're gonna see how this IDO plays out, and I'm super excited about it. You guys do your own research again, check them out. Let us know what you think in the comment box down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.